So this will be the first talk of the last part of the lightning talks, which is by Erik Albers about Free Your Android. So I'm just going to set our magical kitchen timer device to 15 minutes, and then the floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm Eric. I work for the Free Software Foundation Europe. You can see my contact details here on the slide, email address and identical account and my blog and so on. I'm talking about phone liberation parties today. They are part of our Free Your Android campaign. And so I'm going to tell you what the campaign is about and then what a phone liberation party is like. No, my thing does not work. Ah, I'm doing the wrong direction. Now here, okay. So I think all of you know what is this. This is the Android, which is an operating system for mobile devices based on the Linux kernel, mainly developed by Google. It's licensed as free software. So why is the Free Software Foundation Europe doing a Free Your Android campaign? Because we do not just care about the technical side on free software, but also about the user side. So we care about users' freedom, and we have some critics about it. Here is if I'm buying an Android today, and I start it for the first time, it looks like this. So they are trying to tie me to a Google account to have full control of my device, which is a bad thing for your freedom. So you're tied to a service provider. Then if you buy an Android today, they can often come with proprietary apps inside. Maybe sometimes you also cannot deinstall them. You are blind to the software you're using, which is bad for your freedom. And if you like to use another operating system because you want to get rid of the proprietary software and the use of a Google account, you have to unlock your bootloader. And it's also what many providers don't want you to do. Here is an example of such an agreement you have to sign before you unlock the bootloader. And it says, once you unlock the device, you may not sell the device, which is very bad for your freedom. I mean, you lose the right to sell your device. And they also, it's also written once you get the unlock code, your device is no longer covered by the warranty. They claim you to void your warranty if you do so. So this is a vendor login here. I don't know if you know Secure Boot. Secure Boot is a thing coming for the Wi-Fi system. And it's a real threat to free software because it tries to hinder you to install Linux operating system on computers. This is exactly the point where we are right now in the mobile device world. They don't want you to use the software you want to use. So this is exactly the point where our campaign starts. This is a screenshot of our campaign page here, and you see the URL down there, freeyourandroid.org, because we want operating systems where you are free to decide which software you like to install. You're free to deinstall software you don't want to use. You are free to install any operating system, and you have no vendor login. Here are free alternative systems that are Android-based. They are, both are free. The improvement in Replicant, they're also using free drivers. Unfortunately, it's not available for so many phones, so CyanogenMod is an alternative for this. These operating systems are Android-based, and but without all these dependencies to a Google account you have with the Android system. Having a free system is one thing. The other thing is if you have a mobile device, you want to use apps. Here is where F-Droid comes in, which is a free software app repository. So you can install it like an application, and out of it you can get more and more applications for all your daily use. Emailing, calendar, remote storage, and so on and so on. Navigation. All these apps you get in F-Droid are free apps, are free software. And so together with a free operating system and the F-Droid, you can set up a whole free software environment. So this is the first thing what you can do. I expect you to have a technical background. Maybe many of you are also coders and developers. Please help us to improve the free software world. Um, there are already many applications available for the things to do like emailing and stuff, but they can be improved. They are all looking for guys helping them. And or also there's many free software out there which is not yet packaged for the Android system. They are available, for example, in Google Play, but therefore you need a Google account to download it. Help them to package it for the Android system that it's also available for free for everybody to use. Then I came here to talk about phone liberation parties, which is part of the campaign. What is a phone liberation party? This is an example. This is from Ljubljana on Software Freedom Day. Phone liberation parties are like the GNU Linux installation parties in the good old days. It's a public event where people can come, bring their device, and where other people and help them to free their devices, to set up, to unlock the bootloader, to set up another operating system, a free alternative, and they find help. Why do we do this? We do this first because depending on the device, sometimes it's far from easy to do all these things, to unlock the bootloader and to install another operating system in the custom ROM. So it's helpful for the users because they don't like to use the Google account, for example, but they fear to unlock the bootloader or they just don't know how to do it. They can come, they find help. Then second thing is we raise awareness by this. Here's a picture from a conference in Bolzano. So we also go to conferences, do phone liberation parties. There, people pass by, they ask, oh, what are you doing? What is a phone liberation party? Is there free software in the mobile world? And so on. So we bring the mountain to Mohammed and we spread the word where the users are by doing these public events. And finally, of course, to spread free software in the mobile world. The mobile world, if you like or not, will most probably be the future. The children growing up today, when they are youth, they are used to use mobile devices, and they will maybe think that a desktop is from the last century, and they are used to these clicky things in their hands, doing everything they want to do. So to reach them, this is crucial today that we spread the idea that that there is free software and what is free software and what freedoms you can achieve by using free software in the mobile world, on mobile devices. So yeah, we want to see plopping up such phone liberation parties all across Europe, but we are volunteers, so of course we cannot travel through whole Europe and do these phone installation parties. And this is exactly the point where you come in, where you can engage and where you can do something. I want you to do such phone liberation parties at home. Maybe you are organized in a hackerspace or something, or in any organization, or you have some friends that can help you. You can do such phone liberation parties. And how to do it? Of course, you should announce it publicly by any means of communication, email lists, homepage, your local newspaper, whatever. Announce that you're doing a phone liberation party. And from our experience, it's good if you do some form of free registration, because unfortunately it's not possible with all the mobile devices out there. So it's better if people register and say, okay, I want to come with this and this mobile device. And then you can just reply. Sometimes you have to reply, okay, feeling very sorry, but we cannot do something with this phone. But most of the times then you say, okay, feel welcome, pass by, bring your device, bring a laptop, make a backup before, and then we will help you to achieve freedom. We can help you if you if you are interested in doing this, we can help you. We have of course experience. You can ask us how to do it, but we also have templates for invitations. We have promotion material. I can show you here to announce your event. We have flyers for the campaign. We also have posters here. Let me show you. You can use them to announce your event. You can just stick the location and the date on it. Doing these phone liberation parties is quite fun. This is how an attendee should look like after a phone liberation party. After liberating his phone, you can make people very happy by helping them to free their phone. So even if I repeat myself now, what you can do, of course, is use free software and spread the word about this campaign, spread the word that there is free software available. What are disadvantages from the Android system and how you can achieve more freedom with other operating systems. Here's again the campaign page, freeyourandroid.org, where you find information. Now you find information how to do it on your own, how to free your phone. In future, there will also be a portal for promoting these phone liberation parties. So if you do a phone liberation party, we can promote it in the portal there. We can cooperate. There's also the list from the Free Software Foundation Europe for everything related to the Android and freeing Android things, which is android at list.fsfe.org. And yeah, so thank you for listening. And I hope now you are thinking about how can I or when do I organize a phone liberation party at my home? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds great. You meet in Berlin too, or? Okay, that makes it easy. As we are in Berlin too, let's have a talk after the talk, or I mean, this is for everyone. If someone here is interested, please talk to me now after the talk, or I am at the booth later. The FSV booth is in building K, yeah, next to the stairs. For sure you will find it. I will be there the whole afternoon. We can talk all the details, and I can instruct you from my experience or what you can do and show you promotion material and all stuff. We also have stickers. I forgot for if you liberated a phone, you can put a sticker on it and so on and so on. We can talk all about this later at the booth or here after my talk.
Until the kitchen timer rings, there's time for questions. So I have one. So do you have some kind of manual or some kind of like how do you start? How is there a way to convince people that feel insecure that it's okay to do it and follow this procedure? Or
I mean, we have a manual on our campaign page for yourself. You can just, there is written why it's good to achieve freedom, and also how to do it, where you can find um, alternative operating systems and the F-Droid and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but the actual doing is, it depends. I mean, each device is different. So there is no general guideline how to liberate a phone. It really depends on the phone. If you have a Nexus, for example, it's pretty easy. If you have an HTC, it's more complex. So y- yeah, in the CyanogenMod Mod wiki, you find guidelines. And if you, even if you do not like to install CyanogenMod Mod but another system, you find first half how to unlock the bootloader, and then the second half is how to install CyanogenMod Mod. You can skip the second part and install another system if you like. I think this is a good address. The wiki there, they have detailed instructions often how to liberate a device. Sorry? Um, Depends. Most people, they like to install CyanogenMod Mod. I think we should have a talk later.